Hi everyone, this is Adrian at 18 Echo SF. I haven't made a video in a little bit and decided to make one while I'm cleaning my wife's Kimber 9mm 1911. You've seen this before. It's a really beautiful stainless Target 2, and she really shoots it well. And she's been going to the range actually every week for the past month because she's getting ready to go to a defensive handgun school at the International Tactical Training up in just east of Los Angeles. Anyway, while I'm beginning to tear this apart to clean it, I thought I'd tell you this little story of what happened at the range because of using some reloaded ammo. You know, as all of you are well aware, the cost of ammo is really getting to be prohibitively expensive, and even when it's available. So my range happens to sell some pretty decent reloaded ammo, which I have used over the years in a previous Beretta 92 FS 9mm, and in my 45s. And then normally I only shoot, first line ammo. But because the prices have escalated so much, I mean, I used to pay like $18 for, just a few months ago, for a box of 50, first line ammo, 45s. The What am I doing here? Oh, it might help if I watch what I was doing. Sorry. And can't talk and tear a gun down at the same time. Like I said, I used to pay like $18 a box for 45 caliber rounds. Now they're like $39 or some ridiculous amount of money. And I would be paying, $11 to $13 for 9mm, and now it's $36, $37. That's when you can find it. I did a previous video about where I have normally buy my ammo online, which is luckygunner.com, and they literally have zero 9mm ammo. So we decided to start shooting reloads again at our range, and the 45 caliber ammo has always been full metal jacket, and I always assumed that the 9mm was as well. But we went to the range and we bought some 9mm rounds, and this will sound crazy, but I didn't even look at the rounds. We just loaded them up and shot them, and I didn't take notice of the bullet itself. But as it turns out, we shot about 100 rounds of lead bullets out of these reloads out of my wife's gun. And there were a few malfunctions, not many though, but it shot okay, and relatively inexpensive. So we came home from the range, and I decided to clean her gun. And when I took it apart, I do what I normally do. I wipe everything off, and then I run some hops through the barrel, and kind of get it coated, let it sit for a little bit, and then run a bore brush through, and then run patches. The standard cleaning procedure for all pistols. And when I'm always done, I always take the barrel and I look inside to make sure that the barrel's clean. Well, when I looked inside, I saw what appeared to be a gouge in the wall of the barrel. Now, I know that would be very difficult to do. Even shooting rounds. Excuse me one second. My morning junk in my throat. And it would be pretty difficult to gouge a barrel, and with ammo, and difficult for sure unless you ran some kind of a metal rod down there and actually dinged it. But this actually looked like a gouge. So I ran some more hops through it, and I even ran some ballistol as well. I ran the bore brush through again, and then I used patches to clean it out, and it was still there. So I was really surprised, and I don't normally shoot lead bullets, so I've never had an instance where lead build up inside, the barrel. It was I just shoot full metal jacket rounds. So I went online and went to one of the forums, and I just posted a message about this supposed gouge, and the three people that immediately responded said, it's probably not a gouge, it's probably just lead buildup. That's what prompted me to think about the rounds we were shooting at the range. And I went, oh, yeah, they were not full metal jacket rounds. So everybody on the net that responded, almost all of them pointed me to a product that I should get called Chore-Boy, and I'll show it to you right here. It's called Chore-Boy Ultimate Scrubbers, and these are 100%, 99.9% copper cleaning pads that you would use on pots in your kitchen. And you unravel it and cut a piece, and I put it around one of my 9mm bore brush, and just ran it through dry, not wet, but dry, and sure as hell, those lead deposits came popping out. One of them rather large, which was probably the one that I thought was a gouge. And I felt pretty stupid, to tell you the truth. Maybe I shouldn't. Ignorance, a better word, I guess. Not realizing, what lead can do inside the barrel, even after 100 rounds. So, and not knowing, how they make their reloads and the quality, and not knowing any of that. Of course, I guess I shouldn't have been surprised. But I just thought I would, point that out to you. Most of you are probably already aware of this, but you may not be aware of Chore-Boy. And I went to Walmart; they didn't have it. I went to Home Depot; they didn't have it. And then on my way home, I stopped at a Walgreens drugstore right around the corner from my house, and of all places, they had this on the shelf. I was kind of blown away. And I was really happy, came home immediately, tore the gun down, and like I said, wrapped a piece of it around a bore brush and just ran it through dry, and it worked perfect. And after I had done that, I then remembered that I happened to have a DVD made by Bill Wilson on the maintenance of 1911s that I've had for years. And there's a section on there on how to clean extremely dirty weapons. Now, my weapons don't get extremely dirty because I clean them after every time we shoot. But I went back and I looked at that section on his DVD, and sure enough, he talked about excessive lead buildup inside a barrel and what you need to do to clean it out. And he didn't specifically recommend, or even mention Chore-Boy, but he did mention using copper pot scrubbers, and he explained exactly what to do. You leave it dry, you don't do it wet, and it absolutely worked perfect. So I just thought I'd make this little short video and explain to you exactly what I wound up using, and in case any of you wind up being as ignorant as me. You're probably not, but I just wanted to make you aware. So I'm not going to bore you to death and have and sit here and clean my wife's 1911 in front of you. So I'll just say goodbye for now. So stay well and safe out there, folks.